Guten Tag YouTube, this is Lionflash here, and today I have a little video for you. It is a devlog, my first devlog, matter of fact, for a mod I've been developing for the better part of 2020, or at least as of recording of this. And currently, I don't really have a full name for it, I'm just calling it the Industrial Evolution because the description is it adds the technology and machinery of the industrial. So, you know, I might change it later, have a more snazzier title. Don't know yet, but hey. And then currently it's in build 0.03a. Well, can probably get rid of the A because it's the full version for this update. But I have finally developed enough that I think I can just do a little somewhat short, this is not going to be short, video of what I have added. So let's start with the resources, which is kind of all I have right now. Well, I have a few tools. Ores. You will see right now that these first golden irons, they're for reference. And that next thing you'll see is there is a poor version of the ore and a rich version of the ore. So the rich ores have the normal ingot. They'll smelt down to an ingot. But the poor ores will smelt down into a nugget, and I will show that in a minute. But right now we have bauxite, which is aluminum, rhythrite, close enough, which is cobalt, malachite, which is copper. Yes, I had to use these names. Well, in the tooltips it doesn't, but oh, what? I called it aluminum ore? Hold up. I'll have to change that. But anyway, we have iron, gold iron, galena, which is lead, phosphorite, which is phosphorus, acanthite, yes, which is silver, sulfur, cassiterite, which is tin, wolframite, which is tungsten, and sphalerite, which is zinc. So, yes, now let me go over the ore gen. The poor ores generate at the top half of the world, well, from 64 to the middle of the world, from 64 to about 30. Some of them I had a little less because they're rarer, like silver and stuff. Silver and tungsten, which are your rare, sort of, ores. And then all these ores on the bottom generate the bottom half. But you will say, iron doesn't. Well, it does now. I overrid the vanilla oregen and forced it to generate. I basically just erased the top half of iron's ore generation and then made a little more common because it was kind of rare because every time all of it times it tried to spawn, it was that entire bedrock to 64, and then cutting it half basically made it half as findable. So I kind of upped it a little bit to compensate. And then on top you have all these crushed ores, which is just the same color of the ores, just in a dust. Yeah, I can't speak today. That I will get to later. So next, you have the metal. I'll do the metals first. Here's the aluminum, cobalt, copper, and the gold and iron are here for reference because the only thing I add is the dust and then the small dust, but the rest is here just for reference and whatever. We have lead. Next we have lead, silver, tin, tungsten, zinc. Those are all your base metals. And then you have your blocks, ingots, dust, nuggets, and small dust. Dusts are the crushed versions of ingots, and small dusts are the crushed versions of nuggets. You know, right now, the main thing the dusts are for, yeah, I can't speak today. um, alloying, crafting the alloy dusts. A couple of them, not all of them yet, but hey. Then for your alloys, we have brass, bronze, cast iron, pig iron, and steel. And while we're on the subject of metals, let me explain. I forgot something for the ores. I'll explain something in a second. But the ores, all the poor ores, you need a stone pickaxe or better. And for the rich ores, you need an iron pickaxe or better. That is also something else I'm overriding for iron, is what iron ore needs now needs an iron pickaxe or better to mine it. Yeah, that's kind of weird, but whatever. I've also changed how you get iron in the first place because I kind of want to go with somewhat realism. I'm not going to go for perfect because I'd release this mod in 10 years if I tried that. So I'm kind of go with somewhat realism. So when you do smelt iron, which that's another thing I need to override, you can't smelt the rich ores into ingots straight from the furnace. You have to refine them in the blast ovens and other machines that I'm adding, or the furnace type machines I'm adding. Yes, even gold. I have to override both of those. Shouldn't be too hard, but how you get iron now? When you do smelt the poor iron ore, you get a cast iron, or no, not cast iron, pig iron nugget. Then you can, how you want to refine it, you can either go into iron or cast iron. Then you refine the cast iron. The cast iron then can go into iron, and then the iron goes into steel. It's really weird, but that's actually how it is done in the real world. It's done like that. So I kind of did that pathway, which I'm trying to think. Yeah, okay. Then we have our other resources, sort of. Coal coke, better version of coal, and the only thing, and you have to have coal coke to make steel. It's better. You'll use a lot less of it. Phosphorus, sulfur, limestone, refractory brick, and then rubber. So you'll notice this is the coal coke, or the, damn it, Minecraft coal block texture. I just changed the colors and something. And then these look like redstone blocks. I kind of went with the redstone look. It's kind of hard to tell, but some of the pixels in the center, like the layers going inward, don't match because like at that point, I just said screw it. I still like how it came out though. And then we have limestone. How did I make the limestone texture? I don't remember. But anyway, the limestone has a similar structure, or not structure, world generation as like granite, diorite, not dolomite, granite, diorite, and andesite. And it's used for refining all your metals and the furnaces and whatnot. Refractory bricks are used for some of currently just for the basic blast furnace. It I might have uses, a couple more uses for it down the road, or you can build with it. That's the thought. But I will go through a couple of. No, I'll do it now. So the refractory cement, I can't remember what I made as the recipe. Oh, right. 2 clay and then 2 sand, and it gives you 4 refractory cement, and you just smelt it down to make a brick, a refractory brick, and then, a little 2 by 2 of kind of similar to normal Minecraft bricks, but that. And now we have rubber. I'm gonna I made a decision. I'm gonna change that texture. I don't like how it looks like it literally I just noticed it kind of looks like a stick of butter. Oh, okay. Anyway, I'm gonna change that to make it look more like a blob, because it's like a goo normally, whatever. And then you just smelt the raw rubber into rubber. It, yeah. Let's see, am I forgetting anything yet? No, because small. Oh, I am kind of. Nuggets to ingots is really easy. Ingots to blocks is just normal, but small dust can either be made by grinding the nuggets, breaking down the bigger dust like such, and you get small piles of dust, and then you can combine 9 of them to get the bigger one again. And it's just kind of basic. Um, Same thing for this. Next is currency, which I am going to do a couple of texture changes for the currency. Here and also, oh, I don't have signs for it. What? I'll add them later. This is where I kind of went off of the realism. For America, we have pennies, nickels, dimes, quarters, half dollars, and dollars. I really didn't want to bother with all that. So I made copper, silver, and gold coins. Make it simple. Um, what was it? 100 copper going to a silver. 100 copper coins can be traded for a silver coin. And 100 silver coins can be traded for a gold coin. Boom. And right now the coins are for trading with the villager, which I have to add. And this special villager just trades all the stuff from the mod randomly. You can trade ingots, you can trade copper, silver, and gold ingots for coins. For copper, it's 1 ingot for 10. For silver, it's 1 ingot for 5. And then gold, it's 1 to 1. So it's not, overpowered. What else? What else? What else? And then he can do the trades for the 100 copper for silver, 100 silver for gold, and then vice versa. And then he can also, give him a bunch of copper for some tools or components, even maybe machine components. I don't know yet. And then we have the last things I've added so far, which is tools. We have for the metals, copper, bronze, and steel. I don't want to add all of them because most of those tools would be kind of useless because they'd have similar stuff. So I've kind of just brought it down to this. Copper is basically as good as iron, but like I said, getting iron is now a long pathway, so this would be your replacement, if you will, kinda. Now, I think I made this basically a stone pickaxe, but with the durability and attack of a, or the, no, I made it in, no, oh, wait, oh, I'm sorry, but, no, I made it an iron pickaxe, but with the mining level of a stone pickaxe. That's what I did. Bronze, same thing. It's still no, stone iron level? I think I did the bronze. The bronze pickaxe is basically an iron pickaxe, but a little more durability. And then steel has twice the durability of iron, so 500. And then a mining level of iron, so it can mine diamonds and stuff. Yes. Yeah, or something like that. I'm pretty sure I got the story straight. I don't know. And then all of these tools are just made the vanilla way, but with the corresponding metal ingot from this mod. Some simple stuff. And then we have the hammer, wrench, wire cutters, and tree tap. Hammer right now is used for completing multi-blocks. I want it so for a little bit of performance, I'm making this hammer search for the multi-blocks so the game isn't constantly trying to do it. Basically, oh what? No. Basically like immersive engineering, where you where you complete the multi-block, click it, and it completes it. And as you can see, I have a couple of tabs for the creative inventory. Resources, machines, doesn't have any because I haven't fully finished it yet. Tools and weapons. I'm also going to add a couple of guns, so the guns will show up here and the ammunition will show up here too. And then this is just miscellaneous crap. Stuff I'm testing and haven't fully added, maybe. Or stuff that just doesn't fit in those categories. I don't want to make a new one for 2 blocks. And we have the wrench. Your wrench configures and rotates blocks, like every mod out there. Wire cutters cuts plates into wires. And right now that's it. Simple. You have a machine, you eventually have a machine for that, but you need this to get started. Then you have your tree tap, which gets the raw rubber from rubber trees. And these two textures may look similar to IC2. I did somewhat get my inspiration from them, but I did change it. The handles for the wire cutters are slightly different color. This is a different color and they're bigger. That is completely inverted, different color. It's the steel texture, not wood, and I changed a bit of other things. I might even change it from that. I like this tree tap. It's a little simple, but I might change it. And let me go over to the crafting table for the crafting recipes. Wrench is a simple force steel ingot in like a Y shape. Wire cutters. Right now, oh, that's something else I have to add. Right now, this is steel ingots and then a couple of rubber. This will be changed to steel plates. I have to add those as well. Hammer's kind of weird because it's basically an upside down iron pickaxe. I might change it too to be like sideways or something. And then the tree tap. Tree tap. Tree tap is this shape, which is the backwards of the IC2 one, but with iron ingots. Oh, I did it as iron nuggets. Screw it, I'm not changing the texture. This is the tree tap that is the steel coloring instead of the iron ingot, but I really don't want to change it. Let's see, is that it for that? Um, yeah. That's it for pretty much what I've added so far, but you've seen this multiple times, might as well explain it. This is a factory. I'm not done with it. I have to add the machines. There's going to be a couple of machines in here. There might be one on the outside, like silos. Ooh, that's something else I can add. Crap, I'm making it harder for myself. And it will generate semi-rarely, kind of like villages in the overworld, but it'll only generate in the plains because it's flat enough to have it. I don't want to have like this corner block hitting the mountain and then the rest of it just overlooking a cliff and floating. I don't like that. So this is going to be on the plains, and I'm going to make it to where it's harder to find and stuff. Yeah. And so this is the main room. It'll have a couple of machines or parts of the machine once I transition to the multi-blocks. And here will be storage room, a storage rooms. Well, it's rooms, but I might get rid of that one and put it into one room. This one has ore. So I haven't done the loot tables, but this is kind of what it'll look like. Kind of like dungeon chest, but it's just ore instead. I don't know if I want to do these piles. I don't know yet. I might, maybe. And then these three will be components and refine resources. You're going to find some tools, some ammunition, some components for machines like iron plates or ingots or whatever, some refractory cement, components. And I've before I go, let me show you real quickly. I've been screwing around with the world generation. Hmm. I made it a little easier to find the test. This is the test structure to get the world generation working, and I upped the chance of it a little bit. This is not how it's going to work. Trust me. There probably may be one in this plains. There might be another. There might be none. I don't know. I have to somewhat even out. I don't want it to be like a stronghold, but I also don't want to be like this to where you can have like one there, one there, one there, and then one over there. And it's like, ooh, I have all the resources I need for the rest of the game, kind of. No, I'm making it moderately difficult for a reason. But anyway, I have a lot of stuff that I now have to figure out because I added more work for myself. Hey, but yeah, this is all I have for now. I want to do these uh, devlogs every couple of weeks to every month, depending on how much I get done. But I think that's all I have for you today. So thanks you all for watching. This has been Lightning Flash for my first devlog for the mod. And I will see you in a couple weeks to a month on another one. All right. See you next time.